Dear friends, welcome to Quest for Knowledge. In today's session, we are going to discuss how to calculate last digit of large powers and exponents. These type of questions are asked in various exams. So you can watch this video till the end to know how to calculate last digit. Now let's begin today's video. So let's start with this exercise. So here in this exercise, we are calculating power of a number that ends with 0. So here you can see it will result a number that is ending with 0, 20 square 400, 20 cube 8000 and so on. So from this exercise you can conclude that if number ends with 0, last digit will always be 0, right? So from this point we can write last digit 0 when number given ends with 0 regardless of any power, right? Now let's do another exercise. So here we are calculating 21 square, 21 cube and so on. So here pattern follows as number we are getting after calculating the power ends with 1. So here we can conclude that if number ends with 1, last digit will always be 1. So from this point we can write last digit 1 when number ends with 1 regardless of any power, right? Now let's do another exercise. In this exercise we are calculating power of a number that ends with 5 and we are getting numbers that ends with 5 only. So here pattern is if number ends with 5, regardless of any power it will result a number that is also end with 5, right? So now we can write if number ends with 5, last digit will always be 5. Now we can write last digit as 5 when we are calculating power of a number that ends with 5, right? Same pattern goes with 6. When we calculate power of a number that ends with 6, it results a number that also ends with 6, right? Now you can see 26 cube result a number ending with 6 and so on. So now from this exercise we can conclude that if number ends with 6, last digit will always be 6, right? So when number given is ends with 6 regardless of any power, we can write last digit as 6, right? Now it is clear if number ends with 0, 1, 5 or 6, it will result a number that will also ends with 0, 1, 5 and 6 respectively, right? Now let's see power calculation with a digit 2. So here one thing is clear, when we calculate power of 2, 2 to the power 1 is 2, 2 to the power 2 is 4, 2 to the power 3 is 8, 2 to the power 4 is 16, 2 to the power 5 is 32, that ends with 2, 2 to the power 6 is 64, that ends with 4, 2 to the power 7 is 128, last digit 8 and so on. So with digit 2, this cycle goes on 2, 4, 8, 6 and then repetition of this cycle, right? So we can say if unit digit is 2, last digit will cycle with 2, 4, 8, 6, then 2, 4, 6, 8, so on. So from this cycle we can say when power is 1, last digit is 2, when power is 2, last digit is 4, when power is 3, last digit is 8 and when power is 4 or multiple of 4, it will result a number with the last digit 6, right? Now we need to follow the steps to calculate the last digit when number ends with 2. So here in this exercise we are calculating last digit after this power calculation. So here power is 536. First we need to divide this power by 4. So after dividing this power by 4, remainder is 0. So here remainder is 0, that means it is a multiple of 4. And we know last digit in 2 to the power 4 is 6. So after power calculation of this number, last digit will be 6, right? Hope this solution, these steps are clear. If you have any doubt, you can write me in the comment box. Now let's take digit 3. So 3 to the power 1 is 3, 3 to the power 2 is 9, 3 to the power 3 is 27, and 3 to the power 4 is 81. And when we increase power, it will cycle through 3, 9, 7 and 1. So from this we can say that if unit digit is 3, last digit will cycle with 3, 9, 7, 1, right? So now we can calculate last digit after power calculation. So we need to follow same step, because in case of 3, digits are also repeating. So first we need to divide power by 4. So here remainder is 2 when we divide 538 by 4. Now last digit n 3 to the power 2 is 9. So that means last digit in this power calculation is 9, right? Now let's take digit 7. 7 to the power 1 is 7, 7 to the power 2 49, 7 to the power 3 is 343, and 7 to the power 4 is 2401. So here when we increase power, last digit will cycle through 7, 9, 3 and 1. So after 4, digit is repeating. So we can say that if unit digit is 7, last digit will cycle with 7, 9, 3 and 1, right? So when power is 1, last digit will be 7. When power is 2, last digit will be 9. When power is 3, last digit will be 3. And when power is 4 or multiple of 4, last digit will be 1, right? Now let's solve this question. So here we are calculating last digit after power calculation. So here power is 227. First divide this power by 4. So after dividing 227 by 4, remainder is 3. Now we know last digit n 7 to the power 3 is 3. So after this power calculation, last digit will be 3, right? Now let's take digit 8. 8 to the power 1 is 8, 8 to the power 2 is 64, 8 to the power 3 is 512, and 8 to the power 4 is 4096, right? And when we increase power, last digit will cycle through 8, 4, 2 and 6, right? Now we can conclude that if unit digit is 8, last digit will cycle with 8, 4, 2, 6, right? Now to calculate the last digit when number ends with 8, again we need to follow same steps. First to take the power and divide it by 4. Now after dividing, remainder is 1. Now we know last digit in 8 to the power 1 is 8. So after this power calculation, last digit will be 8, right? So now we can say that if number ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, we need to follow same procedure. We divide the power by 4. After dividing, now we have remainder, and remainder will decide the last digit according to cycle of each digit. So when remainder is 0, power is considered as 4, right? Now let's take digit 4. So 4 to the power 1 is 4 and 4 to the power 2 is 16. And when we increase the power, last digit will alternate between 4 and 6. Now we can say if unit digit is 4, last digit will alternate between 4 and 6. Now based on this point, we can calculate the last digit. So when power is odd, last digit is 4, and when power is even, last digit is 6, right? We can calculate last digit in 874 to the power 223. So here power 223 is odd, so last digit will be 4, right? In next scenario, we have power 628. So here 628 is even number. So last digit in this power calculation will be 6, right? Now let's talk about digit 9. So 9 to the power 1 is 9 and 9 to the power 2 is 81. And when we increase power, last digit will alternate between 9 and 1 in this manner. So now we can say if unit digit is 9, last digit will alternate between 9 and 1, right? So based on this point, now we can conclude that if power is odd, last digit will be 9, and when power is even, last digit will be 1, right? So now we are calculating last digit in 879 to the power 223. So here 223 is odd, so last digit will be 9 in this power calculation. In next case, we have 879 to the power 628. So here 628 is even, so last digit in this power calculation will be 1. Hope all the rules are clear to you. If you have any doubt, any query, you can write me in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more videos, you can subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.